Also great calls to get the balls in the hands of your best player. So I think this was playoffs a couple years ago, and it had been raining like crazy, and we just wanted an easy throw to get the ball in the hands of our best wide receiver, who is over here to the boundary at the bottom. And so we call quick screen to him. So technically, this receiver has most dangerous out of these two guys, right? And so he is climbing up and trying to see who's coming. The safety starts to trigger first. So you can see he looks in there, but then he sees the tackle coming. So he ends up trying to get out to the corner. I would say into the boundary. He could have kind of known the tackle was going to get there. It's a very short distance. So he could have had some more confidence to go to the corner, but I understand what he's doing. Um, at O-line, you can see we are to the right, and our guys have done a good job in that the tackle is taught if that end goes inside, let him go. He won't be in the throwing lane. All right. So that allows him to get out. If the end stayed outside, we'd block him for a second because we don't want him running up in the throwing lane. The guard is quick up and around. Center's going to take a little bit of this nose and pass it by. Perfect. That's everything we ask for. And the backside can get through even faster, which they are. Great job by them. And we're just trying to get the ball out to a playmaker, and then bam, look, we got receiver is going to try to kick out the corner. He's not going to get a good block here. But he's making an attempt and widens that guy. Tackle's going to pin this guy in, and the receiver will see it right in between them. And now we've got, take a look at my right guard. Since he didn't have a 3, he was up very quickly, and he has already captured the outside shoulder of the linebacker. And so that was the next closest guy. They got 3/2 to the field. None of these guys are going to make it. And we are up. Closest guy to making the tackle is my left tackle. It's awesome. And it's easy to do. So here, we were testing this team out. They wanted to be cover 3, but they wanted strong rotation 3 against our trips. So we send the back out to the single receiver side on a little motion and get him a head start to come block this corner so that we can run the now screen to this receiver. Tackle is correct. I know it looks tight, but tackle is correct to pass that guy by because the QB should get the ball off in time to get it by. Guard's kind of checking if he should put something on it and then goes up. That's correct. Center, honestly, is probably doing more on that nose than he needs to, but that's okay. Backside, look at the quick scoop. Adios, right? We don't need to block those backside guys. Tackle could have been a little flatter, right? I would like to see if that guy is plussed and past you, we need to get flatter and kick it. Because he's honestly a good enough athlete. He could have. But that's why you throw it to really fast people. And look, there's the backside of our O-line. Right? People are hustling. Fast screens to fast humans. Let them go. 2x2 stack. You can see we're not faking the zone here. We're running a little swing. That's another option we do a lot. Let's see if that'll grab a middle backer. Kind of does, right? This defensive end was a little bit more straight up field, so you can see the tackle stayed on it a little bit longer. I think this is the second game of the year. I think later in the year, he probably would have gotten out a little faster than this. But, so I said we'd take advantage of space. So this is a 4-2-5 team with the field nickel all the time. So we're going to take this boundary space. And this linebacker, I think he went to Auburn or something, but he was an unbelievably good player. But that's just too much to ask any one human to do. I don't care if they're a 4-star. That's a lot of space to cover. It's a fun one. We start in cluster, whatever you call it here, 4 guys together. We're faking jet the other way just for fun, and then we throw the now screen back to the bunch, and you can see we're cross blocking it. So we're taking our big receiver, who's the point guy, and he's going to take their point guy and stay on. And that allows our smaller receiver to go out here and mess with the corner. A little easier matchup. And because this receiver weighed about 112 pounds, he gets taken down by a pinky. But the concept is there. Faking the back across. We're not picking inside zone. We were picking outside zone for whatever reason. Same idea though. Whole O-line releases. Great job by this QB being quick to the right. Quick punch. Bang, bang. We coach the receiver who gets the ball to press to the butt of this block, because that's going to be the toughest block where the O-line has to come try to get, and obviously no one is getting there in time. So we want to push as much width as possible so we can try to outrace this guy to our blocker's butt. And he got through there, right? That's exactly how we coach it and why. Out of the bunch. So this time, different team, different year, I think. But yeah, definitely different year because I got different receivers over there. So nobody's pressing the bunch. So they don't stress so much about the matchups and cross blocking it and that kind of thing. They send the bigger receiver straight to the corner. I mean, slightly bigger, 180 pounds versus 150 pounds. They're all little. And the other guy heads up to safety trying to find work because we got a wide bunch and they didn't want to send that backer out there. So we're going to take advantage of that space.